What is going on, my Salsa Moto family? Hopefully all you guys are doing great. The reasoning why I am starting this video here was because the unfortunate thing that I ran into was I recorded the flash tuning, but unfortunately the audio and some of the video got lost. There was just so much that that I had to deal with. It was kind of hard to do it alone. If I had another person with me with a camera, or at least holding the camera, enabling to for me to just do the actual wrench work, because it was just too much going on. And I had to use all 3 of my brain cells for this thing because it was so in debt. So I'll show you some pictures, and what I'll do is through whatever video I have of the actual ECU Flash, I'll show it up here. But as far as the entire process of the ECU Flash, unfortunately, that part was not recorded. I had to keep going back and forth with BrenTuning because I kept getting like a read error message. I didn't know that I had to go through a different process. Then the video, the actual file itself that I sent, I have a brand new PC, and I'm not PC savvy. I'm more of a MacBook user. So that right there kind of threw me off, because whenever I was saving the file, I was saving it as a text format, and I kept trying to get it to format differently. To be honest, I don't know what I did. Like I said, I was working off of 3 brain cells, and finally got it to go, sent it over to BrenTuning. They got the flash ready, sent it back to me, and I was ready to rock and roll. So I thought. They sent over the actual tuning. What I mean by that is that they sent over the map. So in order for me to upload the map before I can do all of this, I had to legit go into the ECU and take off one of the cables. I'll show what it looks like. I'll show a photo up in here so you guys can see it. That part I had to remove. After I removed it, I had to flip the thing over. There was 4 little cables that I had to remove and just turn them, change the positioning. It was wild because I was like, oh my gosh, I am going into the ECU and I'm removing and taking cables out, something that I'm not comfortable with, but I went with the entire process. This was a video that they sent me. I was okay right up until that point. When they sent me that video and instructed me exactly what to do, I mean, it was very detailed, so I was good with it. On top of that, they said that it wasn't a requirement. The bike would run better at the low end if I removed the O2 sensors, which I also did. So we did all of that. I did ride it. I didn't record a reaction of it because there were certain things I wasn't comfortable with yet, because I had to try out the motorcycle first, see what's going on with it, how it reacts, how it plays out, and go through that process. That was the crazy part of it. So after that, finally got to ride it out. I had a check engine light come on. It was the weirdest thing, and I think that was my wrongdoing because I put the bike on the stand and I was lubing up the chain. Once I got the chain lubed up, I turned on the bike and let it just spin for a bit. It's something that I do, and I think with the new tuning, and it didn't register that there was any resistance behind it. So I think that's why the check engine light came on, because I took it to work. It was on the entire time. It's about a 20 mile ride from my house to work. After the ride, I got to work. Worked for a few hours. I came back outside to check on the bike again, and everything checked out. The check engine light turned off and everything seemed fine. Rode with some friends that same night, and everything checked out fine. I mean, I got home with no issues. This tuning, I'm gonna tell you, is no joke. I do not recognize this bike in any way, shape, or form. I got this bike back in 2019, one of the first Yamahas, I think, in the area. And I'm just going to say that I don't recognize this bike. It feels so different. The throttle response is very responsive. The power is ridiculous. The power is all over the rev range. It's just insane. It's nuts. It's nuts. It's like nothing I've ever encountered. I'm doing the flash tuning. On that part, I'm actually going through the process of programming the ECU. And this was after the fact that I tried to set it up and I had multiple failures and I had to resend the file. So once I got the file back, once that came through, I had to turn the bike on a few times, I think 5 or 6 times total. And yeah, I got that part done. And after that, everything checked out just fine. That's basically it. I mean, unfortunately, I lost the audio to this thing. It sucks, but it happens with technology. So I know this is a weird video, but I still want to throw out some content to you guys because I want to keep this rolling. My next one will be on the bike and give you my impressions of how this bike rides while I'm sitting and analyzing everything. If you haven't liked my content yet, please like, comment below what else you guys would like to see. If there's anything specifically that you want me to go over on the motorcycle or anything like that, I'll be gladly to do so. Throw some comments down below. The BrenTuning, I can throw their link into the description, so check that out whenever you can. Share with your friends, share with your family, and become part of the Sasso Moto family, baby. Peace.